So prior to starting today's video, I did some homework. It's been about a week since I last played this game, and I've pretty much completely forgotten what the mansion looked like. Specifically,
Nice
the
place.
mansion...
Yeah. Oh, peaceful.
Please, people, I'm talking. Don't interrupt me. I specifically forgot the layout of the mansion, or I never really understood the layout of the mansion in the first place, especially past those two particular doors which unlock at some arbitrary point in the game. I feel like I had the left-hand side of the mansion, including the typewriter room as I call it, and the barracks and the study. I felt like I had that reasonably well mapped out in my head. But the right-hand side of the mansion with the dining room was a little less clear, and the back of the mansion I was just completely lost. So if you're putting some effort into watching this playthrough, I figured I should put some effort into this as well. And just prior to starting the stream for about 45 minutes, I drew a map. I don't think I've ever revealed my occupation on stream before or in one of my videos, but I think looking at that, we can conclude that I am not a cartographer. It's very, very poor. I think it's going to be good enough to get the job done though, and it's really helping me visualize just where the hell everything is. I did not think, for example, that starting from the entryway, which is down at the bottom center, you look to the right, we have the dining room. The courtyard with the iron gates, which is near where we picked up the flintlock, that is also on the same side of the mansion, and I would not have realized that without actually drawing this map and trying to get a bead on my compass and where I'm looking. In particular here, I've mapped out the locations of the, I'll call them inactive portal pads. I think there's about 2 or 3 on there. I can see 3, which I've marked with question marks there, which simply don't work. There's one in a courtyard outside, and there are 2 very small rooms, one near the start on the right-hand side, and one next to the Iron Gate courtyard, which simply don't work yet. I don't know whether they're going to activate later on or what. The other nice thing is that at the very top right, I've seen the other door that I need with the little statuette figurine that I placed into the door, which led me to the rat maze into Rakria and Akria. I'm a little bit confused by that because I do wonder if I could have used the statue on that other door. But either way, drawing this map I think is going to be a huge help because I can clearly see 2 areas up at the very top, which is almost just off the page there. And I think those 2 areas, if we go back into the mansion, those 2 areas are going to be our next points of investigation. And without this map, I think I would have been flying blind for quite some time. There's a lot on there that I haven't put in there, like the caverns. I mean, I've just put an arrow leading to the caverns. I haven't drawn anything inside the Hellid courtyard area. And the cathedral is off the page because I ran out of room, but it's totally fine. Also, Constantine's bedroom and the observatory and whatnot, that's in a completely separate area as far as I can tell, so I have not drawn that on there as well. If I need it later, I'll draw it. For now though, I feel much more confident. So, today we are looking at Rakria, and I do have a map of the Rakria maze, whatever the hell this is. That there is much, much nicer than my map. Haven't run into this yet though. I suspect we will very, very shortly, and it's probably going to end very, very poorly. But anyway, enough waffling, let's go. Okay, fortunately this is only an inch deep, so Adam is not drowning. The music is really at odds with how peaceful this place seems. I'd better check. You never know, there could be an item like a health potion or something here just to troll me. Oh shit, here we go. Right takes us into a massive area with pillars and a pool. Is this a portal? Adam makes no comments. Alright, there's a path leading out there. It sort of leads on a diagonal here. Really, what I want to see is if I can get back to the other side of the, Never mind, that might just answer my own question. Oh god, and this place was looking so peaceful. Video games, am I right? It's a bit tricky to switch between all the weapons and use the keys on the keyboard on the opposite side. But I'm doing my best. So I assume if I go this way, this is going to take me back to the T-junction. Yep, for sure. You get to this place, it looks so peaceful. I'm just so glad I brought my guns. Once again, there is an America comment in there, but I won't make it tonight. Where are we? So based on a cursory reading of this map, I don't see like a symmetrical area of these little courtyards and this set of pillars or whatnot, so I imagine we're not on the map yet. Jesus Christ, how large is this place? We're not in the maze yet, so this could all just be something to try and lull me into a false sense of security, perhaps. And I assume that way is going to take me back to where I just was as well. Just trying to mentally map it out in my head before the fun starts. Yep. Once again, it's very fortunate that we're not drowning here.
It looks hopeful.
What was that?
I'm not certain. I have an idea.
It seems I have visitors to my garden.
Who's that?
If you cannot see that which binds you, how much harder it is to escape. Thus do little mortals fall into the web.
So, trespassers, what do you here?
We are here in good faith.
I have that which enables me to pass.
That's not what I said.
I come in good faith.
That's what I said.
I will be the judge.
Judge, jury, and jailer?
Just so. Bear me no malice for this.
It is my life's work to carry out my fellow purpose.
I gain no pleasure from it.
This is the god of neutrality, if I remember correctly.
We come in search of a key. We seek to free a man you hold prisoner.
It is long since anyone came to play my game. Understand that the stakes are high. If you err too often, if you wake me, then you and your lady become my prisoners also, for me to keep until Judgment Day.
May not have too long to wait then.
That's an awful thing to say, but whatever. She's not my lady. She's just sort of tagging along. What games are we expected to play?
You mentioned games and stakes. What games are these?
The first test
Is to find the spirit ring. Without this, you may not enter my tower. The key is yours if you can solve the riddle and pass by my ear without waking me.
So we're solving a riddle, and that's going to get us to a key, which will allow us access to its tower.
Is it the Key of Tears? I have to know that it's this key before we take the test.
There is only one
I don't think
key
you have a
to one
choice,
key
Adam.
in my domain. Know that when used for its correct purpose, the magic contained within will be unmade, and the key will be rendered useless to you.
Is the key required to be returned once its purpose has been met?
No. The power of the key is all that you need.
The material key itself is merely a vessel. As the body carries the soul, the key carries the essence and power of freedom.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, let's go. We've no time to waste.
Fool boy! You stumbled blindly into my house without knowing all. The first test is to find the spirit ring. Without this, you may not enter my tower. The key is yours if you can solve the riddle.
Pretty sure that is a failsafe, so that if we try to exit the conversation too early, we at least get some information out of that. Alright, I think we're about to enter the maze. But yeah, the Key of Tears is what we need to enter Aquia, I think. We're about to enter this maze, and so the tower is mentioned. I assume this is the tower, and this must be the key. I'm not sure what he meant by getting past without waking him. That concerns me. But we have to solve a riddle of some sort. So I'm hoping we're coming from here, but that would be too obvious. Rebecca, do you have anything to say about what just happened?
This Key of Tears, it's supposed to help us free Hawk.
Those who have heart and need will solve Raziel's puzzle. It is said that in his tower a key can be found that will open any lock. That key is presumed to be the Key of Tears.
I remember now. Stealth is the key. Raziel said that he would grant us the key if we could solve his puzzles. Failure, I remember him saying, will have us imprisoned in some stinking hell for the rest of eternity.
Then we will have to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Alright, farewell, cruel world. Oh God. My arsehole is clenched. Alright. Where are we? We just passed 2 doors leading to the left. Okay, we're here. We came through here. We are now directly on this intersection. So if I turn left and then hang a right, we're going to find ourselves near what looks like a leg of meat of some sort. Perhaps I need to find that item and bring it here? I'm not sure. Alright, where can we go? So we can go to where we just were. Left, right, straight. left and then right, and then look to our right, and we should find what looks to be like an organ or something. So we'll turn right here, go past that one, then go in here. We should run into an organ. Whoa. I don't know if I'll be able to make that jump. Like, if I wait for this one to raise up and then try and get over it, I don't know if that'll work or not. And I'll probably take damage in the process. Like that. I'm having a moment. I'm going to check if there is a jump button. It's been a while since I've played this. Alright, I've looked at the manual and determined that the jump button is A. Let's see if we can make this. I have a bad feeling about this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Made it. Made it the second time as well. Couldn't do that again if I tried.
Seems to be a set of panpipes. They've got something written on them. My voice unheard, no openings make, but only play, the barriers break.
Sounds like an instruction to me.
Seems to be a set of panpipes. They've got
Sounds like an instruction to me.
They don't open things, but they make barriers. Correction, they break barriers. Maybe we're going to come up against a force field or something and we have to use it on them. I don't know. Alright, can I make this jump back? I can, but I might take me a couple of goes and I might take some damage. Okay. Where are we headed next? We've picked up the pipes. Maybe what I should do is check out... I don't know if that's anything there, but that looks suspicious. So let's just go north, I'll call it, and then hug the wall. We're going to go on the right-hand side to get there. I think I just died, chat. And also, I think I've gone in the wrong direction. Yeah, I saw those and thought, are they going to be like cutter traps or something that kill me? But no, I just fall through the floor. It's also probably a good time to save my game, isn't it? The Gnarl, I've almost forgotten about that guy. Alright, it's going to take me up to here and here. Both of those are very featureless according to the map. Nothing? Alright, where are we? We're making our way down here. Ah, that's the ring, okay. I was looking at that going, is that a pot of gold or something? But no, that is actually the ring. So what else is on this map? We have... I'm not even going to take a guess at what that is. And we have a leg of meat. We've been in that area. Oh, that's right at the start. I've got to go back to the start. Okay. Let's go back to the start before we go after the ring. So I'm going to follow this way down. That is going to take me into a dead end. If I didn't run into a floor trap just now, I'd be tempted to go that way just to see if there was something there, but I think what I'll do instead is hang a left. And then, well, if I just hang a left, it's going to take me back to the meat area. Is there anything here? No. Yeah, look at that. That to me says that is clearly the wrong way to go. Oh God. You have no comments on these clearly deadly looking devices, Adam? Alright, so if I hang a right here, I should find myself back very close to, yep, where I started. Okay, we are here. So if I face this way and just hug the right-hand wall, I'll get to this thing. Eventually. Alright, what have we here?
Earplugs. Why am I suddenly thinking of Odysseus?
Should prevent us hearing anything we shouldn't, at least.
Interesting. Can I use these things? Yes, I can. Using earplugs. We can use the pipes, but I suspect I need to use them in a very particular spot. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have picked those as... Ugh. Nobody saw that.
Sounds like an
Not that. I suspect we need to use the pipes in a very particular spot, but not sure where. But I would not have picked those as earplugs. They don't look like earplugs to me, just saying. At least not anything produced in this century. So if I go to the end here, turn left. Turn, do a little dinky left and then head north. That's going to take me... How do we get to the tower? Correction, how do we get to the ring? We've got to go back over here. So we'll turn left, then do a dinky little right, head in the same direction, and then we need to hug the left-hand wall. We hit here, we turn right, left. We sort of come out into an openish area. And now I need to go this way. This way is going to take us towards the tower. Although I don't remember seeing this on the map. Where are we? Ah, it doesn't matter which way we go, it's going to come out in the same place. And then at the next major juncture, we want to hug the left-hand wall. Is this path on the map? It's not. We are here. I can go down. I'm supposed to be colliding with this. This map is not accurate. Which is making me think I need to investigate this area immediately. Or did I accidentally spin myself around? No, I reckon we're here. Or we're somewhere. I have no idea where we are. We were just here. I'm so lost. Did we just completely bypass this little area here and skip straight to here? That would make sense. It looked like I was actually here. Because there were two exits there. One there, one there. I followed this exit. I came around. I didn't think I actually ran through this area. If I did, I've completely forgotten the last minutes of my life. That was freaky as hell. But yeah, the silver ring, if I'm reading the map accurately, which I'm probably not, that is a death. Should be in this area. I need to go back. I really do. If I go this way, how far back am I? Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on this map. This area with the trees...
Sketch of a soul.
What's that smell?
Not interested in Sketch of the Sword. This area with the trees is right here. I'm following this path here. And it is taking me to this area here. I'm teleporting from there to there. I can't tell if that's the game trying to play tricks on me, or whether maybe because I'm wearing the earplugs, something is happening differently, or what. This has got to be where the silver ring is. It's got to be. Don't suppose I can play the pipes here and something will happen. Nothing. Alright. Gonna have to do this the hard way. Alright, I'm gonna need both hands for this. I can maybe get to that platform over there. Oh, God. Yeah, this one could take me a while. Settle in. Skip ahead on the video if you have to. Jesus. I really need to be looking down a little bit so I can see my feet. Or not see my feet, but where my feet should be. Oh, come on. Oh man, this is brutal. Okay, I think I'll make a save here so I can try getting on this last platform. What's the jump like here? The jump is reasonable, but I just need the timing to be right. This jump looks like it's the same. Oh no. Alright, I've been trolled pretty hardcore there. Holy crap. Alright, let's do this again. Fortunately, we didn't do much, and I sort of know what we have to do, I think. We're just going to go this way, grab the earplugs, go to the other side, grab the pipes, and then looking around the rest of the maze, I didn't see anything. Guess by better judgment, I'm going to put them on straight away. And let's head over and grab the pipes. Alright, I prefer not to take damage here, but I think I will. Oh, come on. It just wouldn't be a late 90s first-person game without a jumping puzzle, would it? Correction, multiple jumping puzzles. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Right, it was this way. And based on the save game behavior, I think it means I'm going to need to get across in one hit, which could be problematic, to put it very politely. Yep, both of these exits here, I reckon we've teleported ahead in the maze. Either that or the map is just flat out not correct. Unless, of course, I get to the other side here and there's nothing here, in which case I appreciate the troll game. There is something over there. I can see it out at the corner of my eye there. Easy as that. Can we pick this up without dying? Right.
This looks like a magical item. Can't tell much about it. It looks incomplete.
You're right. There was a gemstone in that socket at some point, and it feels incomplete.
Don't we have a gemstone from somewhere else? But I don't know if we can combine it from another tab. No, that's not them.
What do you think these green crystals are?
I'm not sure.
My father.
Cor-
And what? This looks like a magical item.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to head back into the maze now and look at the leg of lamb or whatever it is. Or whether we should just take a gander at the tower and see if we can go in there. Oh, so close. Shit, that thing's moving fast. I pretty much can't get my hands back on the keyboard quickly enough to make that jump now. Or maybe I can. Alright, never again, game, never again.
Impressive. Very impressive.
An elephant couldn't open these.
I beg to differ.
The way is open to you, bearers of the ring.
Something just happened to the ring in my inventory. Either that or because it was equipped. I just saw that pop up and then go back down. The way is open to you.
This looks like a magic.
You're right. This ring we found in Raziel's maze.
What of it?
It was its presence that opened the gates to Raziel's tower.
Why do you say that?
Because of the power emanating from it. It's stronger than most things I've seen since we came to the house.
You still think we're in the house? Oh boy. Also, Raziel told us directly that the way is open because of it, so you know.
Jesus, there's a goddamn lion in here.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
Wait, so you're saying if I do this? Is this thing indestructible? So while we're doing that, while it's chasing me, let's just have a casual read of this. Yep, there's nothing from this point forward that we can use on the map. Let me just pull out some different weaponry and see if we can actually die. Actually, I won't save over that one just in case that killing this thing is the wrong thing to do. This is a lion, apparently. I assume this thing is invincible and we just need to work around it. I do note that the door is locked behind us as well, which is... could be a problem. Who knows? What have we got here? So I really have to take this thing down, or perhaps things are different because I've already opened fire. I don't know. Let me just go back here, try going in, and see if anything is different. But I'm immediately thinking of the leg of meat that is inside the maze, apparently. I didn't see anything there.
The way is open.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Bearers of the
Jesus, there's a goddamn lion in here.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
Yeah, okay. How about I go back into the maze and check that leg of meat again, because I've got a feeling it seems to... I don't want to say obvious, but it seems too obvious of a hint for something to not be there. There's got to be something there. Maybe I can go there and play the pipes, or maybe what I could do is play the pipes in front of the lion. Maybe that will do something, I don't know. But the pipes say they don't open something, they just break barriers. It was that way, wasn't it? Yep. There's definitely nothing around here. Hello. I see that there. Will the pipes do anything? Nothing? Oh, there's got to be a trick to this. Can I grab this thing from here, perhaps? I definitely got the option to examine it with my eyeball. Just trying to get my mouse in the correct position. It's too far away to grab.
What the hell is this?
A jeweled haunch of meat, I believe.
It's got to be that. That's got to be the solution. Unless I can play the pipes here and this has an effect. If that thing is invincible, then the only thing I can think of doing is using the meat on it. I mean, that definitely doesn't look like your average line that we saw back in the mansion. Wrong save game, sorry. I think we need to grab that meat somehow, but I don't know how. And I'll be honest, nothing is immediately coming to mind. We get up there. Nothing changes if I...
Why am I suddenly thinking of Odysseus?
Should prevent us hearing anything we shouldn't, at least.
That symbol. That symbol is next to the tower. That's probably meaningless. Yeah, I don't know about this. How about I remove these? I suppose there's like a switch or something that's hidden around here to make this thing go down. Sometimes I feel good about myself. For whatever reason, I don't feel good about myself this time. Dang, that's... yeah, okay.
What the hell is this?
A jeweled haunch of meat, I believe.
Do we have any further interaction on that?
What the hell is this?
No.
Jeweled.
It's called a haunch. Could have fooled me. Alright, I'm not wearing the earplugs. I would love to see if I can get at least to the vicinity of the tower before I have to put them on. Just to see what the hell is going on with this map. If I go this way, straight ahead, do we still get both entrances here? We do. I've got no idea. I've got no idea what's up with the map. Let me make a save.
The way is open to you, bearers of the ring.
Jesus, there's a goddamn lion in here.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
Earplugs haven't come into play yet. Alright, let's equip that.
One ugly mother. One ugly mother. One ugly mother.
Alright, so he's now occupied. We're still not wearing the earplugs, and I can't help but feel this is a terrible decision. But I'd love to see what happens if we don't, so... let's not wear the earplugs for a while, and it's probably going to end awfully. We have 3 directions, left, right, and up. Oh, god damn it. So much for me trying to mentally map this area out. Oh my god. I'm not drawing another map. I'm just not. Jesus fuck, I'm so lost. Okay, that takes me back to the start at least. So, let me just try and map that out mentally in my head. If we go through the middle, open path leading to the right. Go this way. That leads me straight back to where I started, whereas the other way is also going to lead to a loop, I believe. But I thought there was another way I can go here. Right, yeah. Okay, so that's a new way that I can go. That way it's going to loop back to the start. This place is not entirely symmetrical because we saw in the sensor corridor. Yep, this takes me back to the sensor corridor, I believe. Yep, that looks very familiar. So we just came from up there. There wasn't another way I can go here. Did I just pass through there or not? I'm really hoping this is just a simple maze. Yeah, I must have passed through here. This is a simple maze that I just need to solve and that we're done with it. There's nothing like hidden in here or whatever have you. No, okay, I've got no idea where I'm going. Okay, I do want to go out the outside then. My bad. Yeah, this to me is an unknown area.
Remember, we have to avoid waking Raziel.
Once again, I'm not going to put the earplugs in. I assume what's going to happen is that bell's going to ring and... Well, firstly, that's going to wake Raziel, and secondly, it's going to cause bad things to happen to us because we are not wearing the earplugs.
This thing looks ominously like one of Raziel's tests.
If it goes off, cover your ears. It's going to be loud.
Alright, fine. I sincerely hope...
Aladdin, one wrong move and that bell's going to go off.
The fuck was that? I have no idea what that noise was. Is it because I've fallen down on the floor here? I'm going to need both hands on the keyboard for this. No mousing about. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. God, I thought I was done with the jumping puzzles.
Aladdin, one wrong move and that bell's going to go off.
Alright, let's just load because I really don't want that bell to go off. Like, there's maybe 3 times you can fail and that's it. I don't know. Where can I go? Could make my way over to the left there. Okay, we have a lever on the left. I have no idea what that just did. Or whether it's a toggle or what. Huh. I don't know about this one. We can set the bell off, but to what purpose? I would have thought setting the bell off would be a detriment to myself because of the whole earplugs thing, but also that's going to wake Raziel up, surely. What is that?
Looks like something should fit into this.
Got anything, Adam?
I don't believe I have a jewel or something that's shaped like a... not a pentagram, but like a 5-sided shape. Oh, hello. That's probably what I need the pipes for, to make that solid. God, there's a lot of rooms here. Well, at least death came swiftly. We're all the way back here. So this might actually be a useful test. Can I get across this room without activating the bell? Do I need to touch those levers at all? Based on the layout of this room and the way everything's moving, I don't think I need to touch the levers to get to that exit. But I don't know if we then need to do something different in the room beyond. I have no idea. Oh, come on. Maybe I'll just toggle it once. It certainly sounds like that is a sound effect for something opening. I'm going to make a save when I get there because I've had enough of this. Yeah. Frustrating. I could maybe make that if I'm over here, but it's a little bit too tight, so we'll just wait for it to come back. Alright, let's hit this one once as well and see what happens. Right, do we have anything perhaps that could fit in here before I start opening doors? Maybe the green crystal, but I doubt it.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there.
It won't be the ring.
Nothing in there.
Alright. So this is interesting. The doors have labels on them. That looks like a potion of some sort. Potion. Potion. A potion. A potion.
Is it me, or is that door moving?
It's not you. Look, the mouth on the face is moving.
No, it's not. I mean, I've seen the walls move because of the engine limitations, but that is not moving. Alright.
That noise seems to be coming from this statue.
It's similar to a picture in a book I once read about Odysseus. Can't place it though.
So not all of these rooms are instant death.
Someone wakens me. Ah, boy, son of Adam. You have broken my laws despite the warnings. So be it. While your soul remains here in the tower, your world shall perish. That is your punishment. Let internment commence.
Oh, God.
That's not an instant game over. That is, though. Yeah, I don't know if there's something that I'm missing here or whether I just need to correctly pick the door.
Can you read music?
Yes. Looks more like a fanfare than a tune though, if you know what I mean.
Don't budge.
Halt, ring-bearer! Know this! To enter you must speak unto me the words of passing. The warning is given.
I think I'll try again later because that seems scary. Chalex, how are you doing? Thank you for hanging out, man. I'm stacked on health potions. Yeah, I'm trying not to take damage. I'm not doing like safe scumming the entire way, but I definitely replayed the game at least once just to try and heal up a bit and keep my potions and not take damage, but yeah, I'm kind of stocked up. I don't know if I'm going overkill on this or what. Where are my earplugs? Much better.
It's similar to a picture in a book I once read about Odysseus. Can't place it though. It's similar to a picture in a book I once read about Odysseus. Can't place it though.
Can we kill it? No, we can't. Okay, I interacted with it and it gave me a key. That was quite unusual.
Nicely worked silver key.
Very similar to the other key that we picked up.
Nicely worked silver key.
Exactly the same, in fact. Just slightly chunkier. Alright, will this open this door over here? No, it won't. This said it wouldn't budge.
Not fast.
We're looking for a locked door. That room is death. Don't know about these two rooms on the right. See where the sky bridge lies, opening our hearts and minds.
Etched star. Topmost point's colored red.
Must be a clue.
A garnet stone, I believe.
Vitreous silicate mineral.
Whatever.
Nice, Rebecca. So that there, going clockwise, is the colours of the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And I assume what we need to do is play with these in the correct order. I'm legitimately colorblind, chat. I don't know the difference between blue and indigo. Believe it's... I would like to check something very quickly. We'll go back to the start here. Just to make sure I'm not doing something dumb and overcomplicating things, as I always do. Okay, so I can pick them up in any order, so that doesn't actually matter. But maybe what I have to do is place them on the ground. Yeah, okay.
A garnet stone, I believe.
Vitreous silicate mineral.
Whatever.
If you could tell me which one's blue and which one's indigo, I'd really appreciate that.
Turquoise.
Your pronunciation's terrible, Adam. It should be pronounced turquoise.
So a tortoise is actually a tortoisie then? No. Don't know what this is.
It's an amethyst, a type of quartz.
What would you call this, Rebecca?
A sapphire? A little dull, though.
Alright, so I assume that is blue. That is violet. And the one in between is indigo.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Exquisite.
The window's jeweled. How decadent.
Maybe there's a reason for it.
But nothing appeared to happen. God damn it, that's where they just were. Nothing again? I mean, looking at the close-up of that, I assume that's blue. I mean, sapphire is blue. 1000%. There is also a possibility that maybe one of those gems needs to go inside this slot. Just looking at those, one that will make the most sense is the garnet.
Etched star. Topmost point's colored red.
Must be a clue.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm just going to try brute forcing it very quickly just to see if I'm doing anything wrong. So we tried both combinations with that one there. So let's grab that. I would not have picked that in a million years. I mean, I'm colorblind, but I'm not that colorblind. We have the pride key.
Colored key. Aren't those the colors of the rainbow?
Yes, all 7.
Very nice. In what world is a sapphire not blue?
Colored key.
Yes, all.
Alright, we have a key of some sort. Another one.
Someone treads my hall. It is the son of Adam. Be warned, boy. The need of your realm is great. Tread softer. So be the gift of the master jailer.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
I'm not saying nothing, girl. Yeah, Chalex, that's really confusing. I mean, I say I'm colorblind. I'm not that colorblind. Like, I've been told that if I see a green light while driving at night and it's at the top of the pole, I don't go. But I've always had a problem telling the difference between, say, deep purple and dark blue and indigo and those sorts of colors. But man, that was confusing as hell. What have we here?
Someone awakens me. Ah, boy. Son of Adam.
Oh,
I don't actually know if that's something we need to do to actually trigger him or what, but let's not trigger him just yet. Where am I? That's the room with the strange lady. This is where we just were.
Someone treads my...
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
Someone wakens me.
Oh my god.
Boy, son.
Oh,
It's freaking Final Fantasy VII and Eris House all over again.
Someone treads my...
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
You're telling me I need to get through this room, presumably to find something, I don't know where it is yet, without making contact with any of these objects.
Someone wakens me. Ah, boy.
oh,
So that there is a no-go. Wait. Yeah, look at that.
Ah, boy.
oh.
I'm not coming anywhere near it, it's just falling over. I assume Rebecca's doing that. Fucking Rebecca. But if I run into this... Or...
Someone wakens me. Ah, boy.
Oh,
I don't know about this. I feel there's got to be something useful in that room, like that, for example. If we walk on that, we lose. If we walk between there, we lose. If we walk between there, we lose.
Someone wakens me. Ah,
Whoa.
boy. Son of Adam. You have broken my laws despite the warnings. So be it. While your soul remains here in the tower, your world shall perish. That is your punishment. Let internment commence.
oh God.
Alright, well, you know what? Fuck you, Raziel. Let's just have a wander around. Or nice. We can't leave the room now? Is that what you say?
Someone wakens me. Ah,
Parchment. Something written on it.
Looks new.
Parchment.
Looks new.
I can barely read that, but I assume it says spirit. Yeah, we're not surviving this. Is there anything else here?
These things are designed to fall over. Too much noise and we fail the test.
Try not to knock any more over.
How was that?
someone wakens me.
I'm being trolled.
Boy,
Oh,
I'm being trolled hard. Let's go back to this. Where did I last save? Let's just quickly do this again. Should be doing them one by one rather than going into the inventory, but I don't think ahead. But I have no idea what goes where. Okay, must be that. No? Once again, I have no fucking idea. What combination is this? So I've put the round one here. Let's put the round one in the left-hand side there. I'm so lost. Alright, what are we doing? I'm making a save out here and I'm not overwriting it. So, we have a room out here. I have no idea what the switches do, other than potentially ringing that bell. We have a Won't budge room on the left. Ah, maybe I can do this.
Bingo.
Have we got some X-ray glasses?
Pair of spectacles.
There's magic woven into them. Something to do with sight.
I think we do.
It's a flask, full of oil, judging by the smell.
I'm sure it'll come in useful for something.
I think we need to immediately put those specs on. Dang, I really thought that the pipes were used for that.
Halt, ring bearer! Know this! To enter you must speak unto me the words of passing. The warning is given.
What do you think, Rebecca?
Well, we're in Raquia, and we're after the Key of Tears. So how about Raziel, Raquia, or Key of Tears? Maybe we should come back later. It's your decision, though.
Oh, for God's sake, I don't want to answer this.
Guardian, the word of passing is Raziel. I command you, open.
Ring bearer, the password is false. The warning was given.
Jesus Christ.
Treads my hall.
Quiet, Adam.
You would think that we have the option to walk away at that point, but no. Game is trolling me hard. Let's open this up again.
Bingo.
Yeah, those specs must do something.
Nothing hidden here.
No.
Alright, so the first room on the right was instant death. Is it still instant death with the X-ray specs? Pretty sure it will be, but let's just test.
Someone treads my hall. It is the son of Adam. Be warned, boy. The need of your realm is great. Tread softer. So be the gift of the master jailer.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
Yeah, I think if I walk forward, I'm just going to get nuked.
Someone wakens me. Ah, boy.
What the hell is going on here?
Just a small chest. Hey, there's something in here.
What is it?
Look at the colors in this.
They're the rainbow colours, aren't they?
Alright, I can't continue on with this. So I'm going to die. But I assume that that gem there goes in here. Maybe I need like a pair of shoes or something to quietly cross this floor. I don't see anything that I could use to, I guess, traverse a safe path across this room without causing noise. Also, I can totally do that, and Raquel doesn't hear that. Raziel, whatever his name is. That room's done. Oh!
Crazy. Who'd stack books like this?
I don't know, but they look like they'd fall over any minute.
So I have to jump this. Very clever game. I actually like that.
Parchment. Something written on it.
Looks new.
So is this the door to get past the door? Is this the password to get past the Guardian door? That was why we were getting pinged when we walked onto the blue tapestry there, or blue carpet. Okay. Feel like I'm making progress. Is the word spirit.
Halt, ring bearer!
Guardian, the word of passing is spirit. Open to me.
Not even a word of congratulations. Not even a word of, yes, that is the correct password. Just opens without a word.
It's a ceramic flask, warm to the touch. There's some sort of hot liquid inside. No obvious smell or anything.
I'm sure it'll come in useful for something.
Yeah, I've kind of got reservations about putting my hand into the fire and grabbing that, though. I can't imagine it would end well, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you've got a fireplace at home and you try pulling out a log or something, you'd probably burn yourself. Alright, never mind. Where is it? No, really, where is it? What did I just pick up?
It's a ceramic flask, warm to the touch. There's some sort of hot liquid inside. No obvious smell or anything.
I'm sure it'll come in useful for something.
Hot liquid. I mean, my immediate thought is we need to use this inside the other room.
Flames are gone now.
Perhaps because we took that flask.
We have this room here. And we have that room there. This was the ice room, so maybe the flask we picked up can help us in there somehow.
God, it's cold in here.
Someone treads my hall. It is the son of Adam. Be warned, boy. The need of your realm is great. Tread softer. So be the gift.
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
You can interact with the floor. So I wonder if... Okay, that makes total sense. We can use the flask on the floor and presumably that's going to quieten our footsteps.
God, it's cold in here.
Makes complete, utter, total sense, am I right?
Silver, covered in some script.
Magical runes. They indicate some magic connected to sound. Lack of sound, actually.
And armlets. Interesting. Right, has anything changed now that I'm wearing the armlets?
Floor looks odd, don't you think?
Yes. Can't put my finger on it, though.
Someone treads my hall. It is
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
someone wakens me.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Works a treat in those doors, huh?
Still some left, too.
It's a flask, full of oil, judging by the smell.
I'm sure it'll come in useful for something.
What do you mean works a treat on those doors? You mean for opening stuck doors, perhaps? I can't interact with the floor here like I could with the ice room, so...
Someone treads my...
Quiet, Adam. If Raziel hears us, we've lost already.
I do have one thought on how to cross this room. But it's a long shot. No, it's way too quiet here. I was thinking maybe the noise of the bell would mask the floorboards here. Harsh. Very harsh. What was inside here again? What's the solution here? We've picked up an armlet which has something to do with dampening sound. And unfortunately we're not getting another description of it now. Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes total sense. You wear the armlets and suddenly your feet don't make noise anymore.
Locked.
You know, locked, buddy.
Just a small chest.
What is it?
A health potion and that gem. Makes total sense, Chellix. I agree. Nice ease game design, right? Boy. I'd have to think we're getting pretty close now.
There is a great power here.
I have a strong feeling that gem is the focus.
It's calling to you. I think you must have something it needs.
What gem? The one in my inventory? Also, if I walk into these things, is that death?
We've got to be more careful.
Sure is.
There is a great power here.
I have a strong feeling that gem is the focus.
It's calling to you. I think you must have something it needs.
Looks as if it'll fit into the spirit ring. The marking's the same.
Give it a go.
Complete the ring. Complete the ring.
I mean, Elden Ring is on my list of games to play, but not just yet. I'm not going to ask what color that is. Do not tell me what it is in the comments. I'm not interested. So I can wear the ring. But I have no idea how to actually combine these two. It's clear that's what I have to do at least.
So, the ring is now complete.
Never mind. Ooh, sparkly. But are they still lethal? I don't have to answer this question, but I just have to. Yes, they are. Yes, I realise we've got to be more careful. I just wanted to test that. So they're floating up in midair now. Very cool. Alright, are we done? Requiem? Senpai? The ring. Where did the ring go?
Hey. The ring.
That was abrupt.
Well done, Adam. You have successfully completed the trials. The Key of Tears is yours.
What the hell did we just see? We saw ourselves dying. And then we were fine. I don't get that at all. That is a very large key.
The Key of Tears.
Very dramatic. Chapter 11, Captive Angel. I assume that's Hawk, and we are... Oh, don't tell me we have to make our way back out. Can you throw me a shortcut, game? Like a teleporter pad or something? So what the hell was the purpose of these levers? I have no goddamn idea. I do know, however, that I don't want to take any damage here, so let's try and get out without touching the floor. I assume our next goal is to head to Aquia, which is where we're going to find something to free Hawk, or maybe Hawk will be there. Not entirely sure. There's a lot about this game that I'm very uncertain about. Do I have to go this way?
Careful, Adam. One wrong move and that bell's gonna go off.
Yeah, but Recriel likes me now, so, you know, it's fine. If there was a teleporter pad or something back there and I missed it, I sincerely apologise. Those levers were to reset your sound progress if you were to fall. The thing is, I do recall falling, and I thought that didn't actually affect whether or not I can get into the end room or not. What the hell is this? Okay, I never found this on my way in here. Makes me think I could just take any old path and find the entrance. Alright, is this line still... Yes. Wait, how do we get out?
Impressive. Very impressive.
An elephant couldn't open these.
Okay, never mind. It ultimately just makes Raziel upset. Ah, so I imagine if you fall too many times, the bell rings, and then you just toggle the lever and that stops the bell. Because what I tried doing is toggling the levers a couple of times, 3 times, and the bells started ringing of their own accord. Yep. Thanks, Alex. Alright, I need one last look at this, just to see where the exit is. So we come down from there. We should run into a T-junction. The hell? I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if that's a shortcut to get to the back of the pipes room. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. Such a peaceful realm. And then it's got fucking jumping puzzles. Oh god, MIBs. MIBs. Dude! Where's my last save? I think it was a while back, wasn't it? I'll take it. I'll take the hit. I've got plenty of healing potions by the looks of it. But at least that tells me I'm going the right way. Damn it. I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Let's use a half heal. More? That is a lovely hit scan weapon you've got there, buddy. Jesus fuck. That was dumb. Man, the controls in this game are just awful. Alright, kindly don't get up again. So we've got one more at least out there, which I'm trying to take down from range, but he's hit scanning me. Couldn't have done that any worse if I tried. Flintlocks at about 100 meters. Alright, so anyone else? Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Chalex. I really do appreciate just people just popping in and saying hello. I looked up your speedrun time, by the way. Haven't watched it, but I'll definitely watch it after the series is done. You're right, there aren't very many people that run this game. Alright, not going that way, just gotta go... Oh god. There's two of them. I think there's more on that side as well. Yep. We got problems. It's interesting, the MIB is not using a, I'll call it like a completely hit scan projectile. That's a lovely oxymoron if you ever heard one, hit scan projectile. He is actually firing a projectile. It's very fast, but it's not actually hit scan. Like there is a slight delay between him firing and it hitting me, which does give me an opportunity to dodge it. Right, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can just go around you two. Oh god. I've made a huge mistake. I think I'll back to save here and see if we can make the last run out of this realm without getting shot, stabbed, or otherwise incapacitated.
Jesus. What the hell?
What prompted that? I'm not sure why Adam just said that there, whether it was because it was supposed to be an enemy encounter or something, or I don't know. All I want to know is, can I get out of here?
Adam, should the realm of the spirit be subject to corruption?
How do you mean?
Adam, should the realm of the spirit be subject to corruption?
How do you mean?
Because there are definite signs of physical decay. Pollution, even.
Yeah, I'd noticed.
Yeah, I think those dudes coming in with the flintlocks and the demons and whatnot, that's all part of it.
Adam.
Combine the face with the soul, traveler.
Alright, looks like we can get out of this place. And hopefully we never have to come back here again. Where are the masks? They're up here. Raphael is not here to greet us. Alright, that is it for Requia. Requia is done. I believe our next destination is Acquia, or whatever it's called. I don't quite remember. I actually wrote it down on my map as Acquia. That's not even a word. We'll find out what it's spelled very, very shortly, I guess. But first things first, we need to get out of here. We're going to come up to a two-way junction, and I believe, based on the testing that I did just before I started the stream, I believe we need to turn left. This is a long way to run, holy shit. We had to go all the way from Raziel's room back to the realm entrance, and now we're going to go this way. Right, we're going to come out in a symmetrical...
What dost thou ask of me?
Shut up, dude. We're going to come out in a room that looks symmetrical on the left and right. Not just yet. Is it the next room? Or am I going the wrong way? Yeah, okay, so that way leads to... one of the ways leads out, the other way leads to Acquia. I think the right leads to Acquia. Yeah, where I was getting confused is I started just doing my testing from up here. You turned around and this room looks symmetrical. So that way leads to Requia. I assume that way leads to Acquia. We'll find out very shortly, I guess.
A reaper whose name is Death, and with his sickle keen, he reaps the bearded grain at breath, and the flowers that grow between.
This does not look like the correct direction. This looks better. Not taking the hit. I refuse to take the hit. I can deal with you, and when we reach the end of that long and winding corridor, hopefully with the Key of Tears, we'll be able to enter the realm of whatever it's called. I assume it's Acquia. Goddamn, having to play the keyboard there with the arrow keys and the number keys and the left and right greater than and less than symbols all on one hand while aiming with the mouse. Man, the control scheme in this game is just fucked. Absolutely fucked. Are we going to run into Raphael, I wonder? I hope we do. I hope we can tell him, yes, you stupid head, we have the key now.
that you approach the divine realm. Traveler, you have no device to gain rightful passage unto this place. Turn back and seek the device of passing.
Is this not the Key of Tears?
The Key of Tears. Rather a work of art, wouldn't you say?
And then some.
Discuss? That's odd.
This Key of Tears. It's supposed to help us free Hawk.
Those who have heart and need will solve Raziel's puzzle. It is said that in his tower a key can be found that will open
we've read
I
that.
remember now. Stealth is the...
Then we will have to make
Well, we've got the Key of Tears. Now what?
rescue Hawk.
Maybe. Let's hope this is all worthwhile. I hope we aren't sticking our necks out for nothing.
I hope I haven't come to the realm entrance here for nothing.
Give me the blood of man.
Excuse me?
Doesn't appear to be working.
I cannot use the Key of Tears. Doesn't appear to be working. Give me the blood of man. I think that might have just been a random dialogue. We can't use the masks. Don't suppose the flasks here do anything.
Tower Gate.
Magical portal.
The ceramic flasks.
Maybe we can use it for something then.
Yeah, we used that to freeze or thaw the ice. What was this thing here? That was oil.
Works at treating those dogs.
Still some left.
It's a flask.
I'm sure it'll...
Yeah, we can't use it here.
Doesn't appear to be working.
We've retrieved the Key of Tears. Now what? I genuinely thought we had to go into the realm of... What is this realm called? Let me confirm. Aqua. Not Aquia. Not... I wasn't wrong on my map, actually. Well, I was. I just wrote E instead of U.
Aqua. That was one of the 4 realms that Raphael spoke of.
Divinity. The realm of divinity.
But how do we get inside? Do we need to get inside yet? Alright, I think I'm just going to stumble around lost for a little bit. Maybe we have to go back to the house. But outside of one door with a rune on it, and one door with like a restroom sign next to it, which is where I need to insert a statuette, I'm not sure where I need to go.
The Templars come. Look there, above the mount. The legions of darkness that come to me. To me, rally to the banner.
I have no idea who's supposed to be talking there, whether it's just dead people or the previous gardeners, whether it's just voices being generated by the Ire. I have no idea. It's all very odd. We do have a portal here with a cross on it, and I wonder if stepping on it will do anything now. It's somewhere around here. That way I believe is a dead end. Yep, that's a dead end. Was it in the final room here? No, it wasn't. I'm not sure where the cross portal was. That's going to take us back to Earthrealm. Where was the cross? Or did I pass by it when I came back from Rakriel without noticing? I definitely ran into it multiple times when I did my testing just before the stream. That's where I just came from. I'm so lost. It could be that one there. But I'm not sure how to reach that. Maybe this isn't a dead end? I thought this was a dead end. You go up here and it's just like, nope, I can't take you anywhere. That's a dead end. Yeah, it was that tower gate there. That's got like a little cross on it. I assume that I ran past it when coming back from Requia. Alright, I guess I have no choice but to go back to Earthrealm and see if we can do anything there. If I run into enemies, then I assume...
Come from there and see the fire in the sky.
Thank you, sir. If we run into enemies here, I assume we're going the right way.
Requia lies to the north, traveler. The path to Heled is to be found in the south.
I have no idea how those directions work. Alright, we're back here.
Mask and the traveler are one together. Come closer. Walk unto the gate.
Now that's impressive. You think someone prays here?
More than likely, yes.
Then let's start right now. How about praying for some miracle to save us?
I don't suppose there's anywhere I can use the Key of Tears in this room. That just opens that up. Yep, okay. Definitely going the right way. Nice. This thing's got some hit points. Dude. I'm pretty sure I have taken one of these out before, so these things aren't invincible. Although my aim kind of sucks right about now. Alright, we are outside of the maze, or the rat maze, which leads back into the house. Well, technically we are in the house, we're just behind the maze, so I'll reuse that slot. Am I not damaging this thing at all?
Some sort of altar. Weird carvings.
I feel those carvings might not be carvings at all. They seem to be moving.
Protection or summoning?
Summoning. Definitely summoning.
Alright, I think we'll give this guy a miss. So this takes me out into a sort of pool room, and then into the rat maze. I'll go. These dudes require a fair bit of firepower to go down. Right, the rat maze. If I just follow the rats, that'll take me back out to the house. But I'm not sure where to go from here. Oh god. Really? Okay, those aren't too powerful. Jesus Christ. Yep. Not taking that much damage. Sorry, everyone. I'm happy to take a hit or two, but not like freaking 50% damage just getting out of that area. That is not happening. Alright, we got two here, one on the left, one on the right. We have to go left, and there's going to be one more in front of us, so I do want to take them out. Anyone else? Where am I going? Going this way. Okay, so if I've written the map correctly, there was a door on my left which had a rune on it. That rune is still there.
Stuck fast.
The door is stuck fast, but will the Key of Tears do anything? I can't imagine it will, but let's give it a go.
Don't budge. Stuck fast.
Also, this here.
Works a treat in those doors, huh?
Still some left too.
It's a flat.
I'm sure.
Works a treat on those doors. Is it going to work on this?
Don't budge. Stuck fast. Stuck fast.
No, it won't. Alright, I'm actually not sure where to go. I think I'm just going to have to wander around for a bit until I run into enemies. So if I go through... No, if I don't go through the outer courtyard, let's go down here. So this was the door with the...
Doesn't appear to be working.
I'd like to call it the toilet door. It looks like one of those men that you see, or women, or gender-neutral figures that you see outside of toilets signifying the appropriate gender or non-gender. It's where we need to place another statuette, perhaps. But at the moment, I'm not sure where else to go. Key of Tears. We ran into Hawk in the, I'll call it little cathedral area under the study. That was underneath the sarcophagus. I haven't been around... I haven't written that on the map, but maybe that's where I've got to go next. I mean, that's where we spoke to him last. Yeah, I didn't put this on the map because it would be way too confusing to put on there. And somehow I think this particular section of the map is breaking the laws of physics. I think those are still alive from last time. Alright, let's see if anything changes here. Nothing? What about if I go forward here? Ooh. Here we go.
The well-named Key of Tears.
Let's hope Hawk's all he says he is.
I've not forgotten that those letters had RT on them, or what appears to be RT on them, Rebecca. Didn't we just do that? Also, that facial expression is worrying me. Oh my god, this budget. Are you an angel?
Free to restore the balance.
I assume you're Hawk.
I am Hawk. What will it be?
I thought you might have the answers.
They are closer to you than most.
Perhaps you can give us some?
Ask that I may answer.
I mean, my first question is, what the hell am I doing here and why? But unfortunately, we don't get into specifics like that. Yeah, whatever. Personalities. Oh, God. All right, settle in. I think we've got a lore dump incoming.
Hawk, who is Alf? He's offered us much help since we've arrived.
Alf is only one of his names. He is a product of the Soul Stone, the force controlling the universe. Metaphorically speaking, if the Soul Stone is the lock, then Alf's sword is the key. It's part of the Shrive. Events and certain prophecies have been falsified. That is why Alf is here, to put the fate of mankind's future back on course.
What about the Falshire Knights? He said he was the last of their order.
Indeed he is. The very last and the most noble line of avatars to swear their soul to the light on the day of creation, and defend the Soul Stone from the very evil we face. The Order finally fell to an army of darkness led by a young mortal called Florentine, and the Demon of Lies.
Demon of Lies?
Belial.
Yeah, Belial was the one dressed up like a doctor. And we're not going to let him touch our genitals because clearly he's not a real doctor. I wrote Constantine instead of Florentine on my map. That's what not playing the game for a week will do to you. Belial, the demon of lies.
Belial. Who is he, Hawk?
Belial is one of the great lords of hell. In many earthly texts, he has even been confused with the power of Satan. His name literally means liar. He is Florentine's shade. He's doppelganger, if you like, conceived from the Soul Stone and born from the evil within Florentine's soul.
Florentine. What about his part in all of this?
His role is to see that the power of Satan is manifested physically into the new host, my antithesis.
Gaul.
Indeed, Gaul.
You lost me at the end there, but okay.
The spirit of my father is held here somewhere. How can I free his soul from torment?
The answer to that question is simple. The balance, the power of the Soul Stone, must be redressed.
Oh, that's really simple.
The solution is, however, a difficult task. The fate of your father and that of mankind is a shared one.
Makes total sense. Very easy. Got it. Florentine, Elias Camber. Which one is his real name? I assume Claude Florentine is his real name, but does he have another identity, perhaps?
So what about Florentine?
Florentine lost his soul long ago. In return for his assistance with the destruction of the seven seals that guard the Soul Stone. He did it to deliver the world into the hands of Satan. He has robbed, murdered, and tortured for most of the last millennium. He is immortal for as long as Belial lives within this world.
So that son of a bitch and Belial are working together?
Not any longer. They may have the same goal, but they are now enemies, vying for the attentions of their dark master. Both hope to be Satan's guide if he ever returns in the new host.
New host?
Army.
The host of all evil. Gaul.
No, never mind. So wait, Satan's the big bad, but the host of all evil is Gaul, and both Belial and Florentine are trying to be their chaperone. Got it, I think. There's something in there I want to say, but it's completely skipped my mind now.
The spirit of my father is held here.
No, not your father. Florentine.
So what about Florentine?
Florentine lost his soul long ago. In return for his assistance with the destruction of the seven seals that guard the Soul Stone. He did it to deliver the world into the hands of Satan. Yeah,
okay, so I think we actually read somewhere in one of the, that's a bit freaky, in one of the correspondences in the observatory that, it was in the journal actually, the huge journal with about 10 pages in it, that Florentine had a falling out with Belial. And Belial seeks to strive for, I don't know why. I'll skip Gaul for now, we'll come back to him.
Who are you, Hawk? What are you?
A product of the Soul Stone. A vessel born of time to become a host for the power of light. The complete antithesis of Gaul.
So you and Gaul are enemies, right?
We are of the same substance, but conceived to be enemies.
He could have just said yes.
Within the tower, we've met a man who calls himself Raphael.
Place in him the same trust you place in Alf, for it can be said that they are of the same blood.
I notice some resemblance. Are you saying that they're related?
Related, no. Of the same blood, yes.
I think they're related in that they speak in riddles, they don't give us information that we want, and they're just confusing as fuck. Alright, who is Gaul?
What can you tell us about Gaul?
Gaul and I are products of the Soul Stone.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As his body is prepared as host for the force of darkness, so is mine for the power of light.
We've seen Gaul. He took a small green crystal from an altar stone.
We have?
Like this.
Yes, exactly.
It's a shard of the Soul Stone. One of many broken and lost throughout time and reality. The only substance that grants entry from the tower into the realm of Sheol. The infernal place that guards the area where the Soul Stone lies.
If we are to redress the balance, we should find one.
Are we not holding one now?
One each for traveling to the realm of Sheol.
Are we not holding one of those right now? Where did we see that? I don't want to go back through my videos and watch when we saw that, but I assume we saw that in an FMV or something. But the crystal that he just held up, I assume we've got one of those, and that's going to let us into Sheol. Alright. My god, there's so much shit here. Settle in.
We have our own ideas, but for the record, what part does the Temple of the Morning Star play in all of this?
The temple is a thing of man, born of Florentine. Its purpose is to see the power of light thrown down, the force of evil walk the earth.
I could say something about Venus, but I'm not going to.
We've heard of Sheol. Sounds like a dangerous place.
Some call it hell. Or Gehenna. The 7 terrible layers of fire and darkness. Sheol is only the topmost layer of hell, the lowest being the pit. It is within the place you call Sheol that the Soul Stone lies.
That seems like a very dangerous place for it.
Hawk, what do you know of Aqua?
Aqua, the realm of divinity, and therein lies the Garden of Paradise. Many other wonders to be found there, the greatest of all being the Tree of Understanding.
Tree of...
Your ancestral mother and father ate of it, and unto them was given the power to see both good and evil, the power of choice.
Ordained by fate. I wish he told us how to get into Aqua, though.
Raphael told us of the tower. Can you tell us anything more substantial?
It is his place. I cannot tell you more than he.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How much more have we got to go? Not much.
Hawk, what are these? They were given to me by Florentine. He was disguised as a priest. There's something in them, some sort of power, I think.
Adam, these are the broken seals of the Soul Stone. You have within your hands 6 of the 7 seals that bind the universe together.
That's
when
convenient.
The last is broken, the world will be plunged into darkness. If this happens, Gaul will become host to the power of all darkness, and mankind will be doomed.
The Shrive. Seems to be a pivotal point to everything.
It is part of the Sword Eternal that was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine. Tell me, Adam, have you some sort of mark upon you? Some device similar to the Shrive?
Check out my hands, bro.
You mean these damn things?
I do. You are the one.
The one what?
The one to take up the Sword Eternal.
I thought you'd say something like that.
I wonder if that was the sword that we found in this very room. We found Alf's sword and we found another sword. I think it was called Eternity the Dragon Sword. I don't know if that's the same sword or not, but he just mentioned that the Shrive was part of that sword.
Can you tell us more about the Soul Stone?
The Soul Stone is the neutrality of the universe. The channel from man's thoughts from which all that is good and evil is filtered. Sometimes thoughts can be so vile and evil that a minion is created as the embodiment of that mind.
Makes total sense. I think that's it. The only other thing that I just remembered that someone said right now is either Belial or Florentine were immortal or mortal. It sounded like Hawk here said that Florentine is immortal, but the actual subtitles here said amortal, which is something very different. I don't know which one it was. I think it might be Belial or Florentine. I just want to have a very quick look at that again.
Belial? Who is he, Hawk?
Belial is one of the great.
Also, this was clearly recorded at a different time,
texts,
because you can't hear the background noise.
Confused with the power of Satan. His name literally means liar. He is Florentine's shade, His doppelganger, if
Yeah, it was here, right now.
conceived from the Soul Stone and born from the evil within Florentine's soul.
Florentine. What about his part in all of this?
His role is to see that the power of Satan is manifested physically into the new host, my antithesis.
Gaul.
Indeed, Gaul.
Maybe not. Maybe it's under Florentine.
So what about Florentine?
Florentine lost his soul long ago. In return for his assistance with the destruction of the 7 seals that guard the Soul Stone. He did it to deliver the world into the hands of Satan. He has robbed, murdered, and tortured for most of the last millennium. He is immortal for as long as Belial lives within this world.
He is immortal for as long as Belial lives in this world. It seems like this subtitle should say immortal, because otherwise how can he live for a millennium? I don't know, another mystery perhaps. You know what, Hawke, I've had enough of your lore dump. Thank you, that was very informative, but let's get out of here.
Friends, my time here is at an end. But before I depart, know this. Adam, you have been marked as the Shrive Bearer. Only you can wield eternity now. None other. You must locate the sword. Come to me, Rebecca. You have what is mine now.
Where does eternity lie? I mean, it could be anywhere.
If it was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine, then it would soon become lost to him. Find it then where its master dwells. Find the place where Michael rules, and there it shall be. Find it, and take it to the Soul Stone. Fare thee well.
Well, that made zero sense. Florentine's grave, but...
Now we know where we've got to go to. Aqua, Realm of the Divine.
Okay, fair enough.
What was all that about?
Yes, what was all that about? Tell me.
Hawke imparted my mind with some information that he thought might be useful to us.
That's all.
That's all.
Well, we still got a problem. We have to find a talisman or a device of some sort to get us to Aqua. Like Alstaga got us to Raquid.
Well, we'd better check the stuff we found on the way if there's nothing there. Let's just hope we're lucky.
Chapter 12. St. Michael's. Just to be very, very clear here, I 6,000% do not trust Rebecca. She is up to something. She is 1,000%, 1,020% even up to something. But I'm starting to sort of have second thoughts about that because Hawke trusted her. And I assume... I mean, the only thing that confused me a little bit about Hawke's dialogue there is that he said he would be a vessel of light to fight against Gaul. And then at the end of that conversation, when we said, let's go, he promptly fucked off somewhere. And who knows whether he's going to act as that vessel now, or maybe he is Gaul. I have no idea. Hello? Oh god, where are we? I saved right now, didn't I? Alright. We're We're in some sort of shootout here. Come on, fellas. That's it. Chalex, you're doing a great job of keeping track of the story. I'm struggling, man. I really am. I honestly feel like it's only started to come together on this stream simply because they've dumped lore at me. And that's allowed me to connect maybe one or two of the dots. Everything else is still just a blur. Is anyone else out here? It's definitely a criticism that I've got of this game. The story is just... oof. Is this both ways? No. Very convoluted. That's a great way of describing it. I assume we're still in Earthrealm. But this is clearly not connected to the house at all. I also don't know if this is where I was supposed to go, or if I was supposed to make my way back into the tower and head towards Aqua. I mean, the chapter's called St. Michael's, and this looks pretty damn saintly, so you know.
Does this depict any religious scene, do you think?
Not that I can think of. Maybe it's from some apocryphal text.
Apocryphal? Nice word.
Or imagery of crystals. This is St. Michael's, right?
Of course. Why?
Nothing. It's probably nothing.
Well, that was terrifying. I was hoping that door would be locked. Another house. Alright, how about we promptly turn around and check out the other area. Can I jump this? Yes, great. Bitch just exploded. What is that? A coin. Is this going to turn into a roguelike where I have to spend the coins to buy buffs and stuff? Church fund. Due to its great age, our church roof is in danger of collapsing. It would be a tragedy if this historically unique place of worship were to be lost after nearly 900 years. Even Cromwell's men could not destroy it. That is a, that's referring to the restoration, isn't it? Who was it? King Charles I or II, who tried to start a revolution and it ended very poorly? I don't know. Please give generously to keep our lovely church open. Every donation is met with open arms. Thank you.
Dad's church, like most others, appears to be in need of funds.
It's the roof again. Why is it always the roof?
Dad's church?
Collection box. With a few coins in it.
Quaint, don't you think?
Collection box.
Quaint, don't you think?
I did not mean to do that.
Collection box.
Quaint, don't you think?
Look. There's some water in this niche.
I don't think it's rainwater somehow.
What? You mean it's holy water? Does it work?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. Faith is the key.
Okay, I've drank all the holy water. Nothing happened. I must be a sinner.
impressive.
I've never seen anything quite like this in all my days.
Does this depict any religion?
Not that I can think of. Maybe it's from
Some depiction of an angel with a lyre.
I can never get over the beauty of these.
Wasn't expecting a cutscene here.
Saint Michael. Casting a demon out of heaven.
You're right there, Rebecca. That was more than a little bit abrupt. So we're looking at Alf and Belial. That drop. What the hell? Maybe these are like the Egyptian masks that we found earlier. Yeah, I reckon that's exactly what they are.
Feather. From the stained glass window.
Our presence probably triggered something off. I think we were meant to find this.
Feather.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the keys that are going to lead us into Requiem. Damn, I could see myself easily missing that, though, if I just didn't take the additional step forward to examine the window. What else is around here? There's got to be more in this room. Hello?
Someone's notebook. Handwritten.
The writing's barely legible.
Oh, God. That means I need to read it, and it's going to be barely legible, and as we've seen in the previous streams, I can barely read barely legible shit as is. I agree, that is barely legible. Holy fuck. Raphael, the Shining One who heals. In the Book of Something, he reveals to Tobias that his Hebrew name means healer. He is thought to be the chief of the Order of Virtues, guardian of the Tree of Life, that was just mentioned in Aqua, and one of the something angels of the throne. Raphael is declared to be one of the four presences, something, all the diseases and all the wounds of the children of men, and is charged to heal the caste. Oof. He is said to be the friendliest and funniest of all the angels, and is often seen chatting with... Wait, Raphael is an angel? What, so the gardeners are angels? If that's not supposed to be a stunning revelation, then I apologize. It just didn't really click until now. I mean, they defeated the demons at the gates of the towers, but I didn't think that would automatically make them angels. Oh God, we've got multiple pages. Fuck me. As far as titles go, some would see him as the regent on the Angel of the Sun and the Angel of Science and Knowledge. Some texts have this archangel as the guide of Sheol, the womb of the underworld. Raphael is not a demon. Didn't he just say he was an angel? Although his name appears in many demonological texts and grimoires. Author unknown. With a B at the bottom, which makes me think it's Belial. How many pages have we got here? Ah, fuck. 5 pages. Settle in. Michael, he who is as God. The power known as Michael has many names, but most common is translated as who is as God. The something E-L? I can't read that at all. Is that Alf? E-L being an ancient and holy word with a long history. For example, the Babylonian name is something which means the shining one with the angels. Someone word on name being, I think that's Alf, which means radiant being. I can't read this at all. If you can read it, you're doing much better than me. Holy fuck. I can't read that. Son Saval. Archangel Michael is identified and named the Prince of Light, who leads a host against the dark legions of Belial, Prince of Darkness. In this, one of many roles of Michael, he is the something of the world, which was the title of Lucifer before the fall. It is foretold in Daniel that when the world is in trouble, Michael will once again appear. Author unknown. Text probably sourced from the Dead Sea Scroll, the war of the sons of light against the sons of darkness. There are Muslim traditions which describe Michael in wondrous and magnificent form with wings the color of emerald green, covered in saffron something, each with 1,000,000 faces and mouths speaking in 1,000,000 dialects, the pardon of Allah. The Quran states that from Michael's tears come the something. I'm not familiar with the Quran, I'm sorry. I assume that's a religious word. The sword of the Archangel Michael, that is very interesting, I think, is certainly one of great symbolic import to religious writers and historians the world over, even if the claims of its inherent magical and spiritual properties only have basis in legend and hearsay. Whatever. The sword is surely the main factor in each and every of Michael's victories. We need to get Michael's sword. I wonder if Adam is Michael or Adam is like a descendant of Michael. I don't know. If you can read this, my God. But can the sword be said to be a sword, or is it the symbolic word of God, a double-edged weapon to cut down God's enemies at Armageddon on the final day? So can Michael's sword be said to be the same word of God, or is it indeed a fabled weapon imbued with holy properties? In one account, Michael is said to have wiped out single-handed and overnight 185,000 men of the Assyrian king. That seems like a bit of a rumor, but whatever. Can't read that. Who was threatening Jerusalem around the time of 700 BC. Was this with the word of God, sword, or power? Whatever. Michael remains the hero of the first against Lucifer, later Satan, who he single-handedly defeated the arch-enemy of God and threw him down from heaven. That's what we saw on the thing just behind us. This is where we attain the perpetuating imagery of Michael fighting with the dragon. I'm really squinting at this. Michael is mostly shown in painting and others with his unsheathed sword in his hands, which probably signifies his role as God's champion. As God's champion, then does his office something warrants the need of a sword more powerful than any something made on any to be made? I have no idea what that sentence says. According to myth and the Bible, Michael will lock the devil into the abyss for 1,000 years. When this happens, will Michael once again take up his sword? Michael will lock the devil into the abyss. So presumably that hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. And Michael may or may not appear with the sword, and we may or may not be taking the role of Michael. Can we talk about that, Rebecca? Oh, God. We can talk about a few things by the looks of it.
So Hawk explained the mystery surrounding the Soul Stone. It's part of the law governing all things, isn't it?
It's a channel, if you like, attracting all living thoughts and giving them form. Evil thoughts manifest as demons, and where pure thoughts are concerned, we have angels.
Come on. Those are mankind's terms, right?
Yes, man's terms.
So where does God, the Supreme Being, come into all of this?
The Is, or God, is the supreme embodiment of all man's pure thoughts, but without form.
What about the other? The evil?
Satan, Lucifer, all the other names for evil. Yes, that power exists. It's the sum total of all the thoughts of all living things evil.
Then in my humble opinion, Rebecca Trevisard, We're shafted.
Adam, that's why you're here.
And this is what I have problems with. This is why I have so many problems with the plot. You start that conversation, it's like, okay, we can easily divide things into good or evil. And then they just go off on a tangent, and everything that I knew or had in my head has just been obliterated. It's just so confusing. Yeah, this guy is not a real doctor. Do not let him touch your genitals.
Belial wanted the Shrive. Must have been part of his plan, whatever that was. It's over now.
It might have involved Florentine. He was after the Shrive too, wasn't he? In the mausoleum?
How do you know that? Rebecca, how do you know that? Rebecca wasn't with us when we went into that room. We met Florentine. She wasn't with us. How does she know that? Is that a plot hole, or did we tell her, or is she hiding something? Florentine asked us for the Shrive. We said, fuck off. He summoned 3 skeletons. She wasn't there.
Belial wanted the Shrive.
It might have involved Florentine. He was after the Shrive too, wasn't he? In the mausoleum?
She is sus as fuck.
Belial. That piece of shit. That devious, pus-faced, evil mother. I'm clearly going to have to finish what I thought was done a long time ago. Despite appearances, he's still very impressed with himself. Bound to make a mistake sooner or later. I'll be waiting.
I mean, we've only seen him for about 30 seconds, but that's kind of like a... Seems like I've got a grudge against him for whatever reason. I mean, yes, he did try to kill you, but there have been many other demons and many other creatures that have tried to kill us as well, but I don't know why Adam feels that way. It's a very strong reaction to have. Is there anything else around here before I leave?
Locked. Locked.
Hey, yeah, we picked up a whole bunch of keys. The rainbow key is gone. This key we still got. No, we got all the keys, never mind.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
I don't believe... I think we've used all these other keys. Yeah.
Locked. More extravagance, but nothing out of the ordinary.
It's partitioning that small room beyond from the rest of the church.
And I can definitely see a table behind there with something on it.
Are there really people buried in these, do you think?
The tradition's a long one. This is probably as old as the church.
Alright, let's take a look in this side room here.
Locked.
God damn it. Where'd the other key go?
Locked.
Do we still have the key of tears? Or did that disappear when we used it to free Hawk? Yeah, I think it was under here. Okay, I'm very, very worried about these 2 locked doors. I don't see a key lying around here, though. It kind of looks like a courtroom. A church and a courtroom, is that a thing? I don't know, I don't do churches in real life. I apologise. I'm not trying to offend anyone with that. Okay, the holy water has not come back.
Look, there's some water in this niche.
I don't think it's rainwater.
What? You mean it's holy water? Does it work?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. Faith is the key.
Alright, I'm going to make a new save. I'm not going to save over the previous one. Just in case drinking the water and putting the coin into the slot was the wrong idea. Let me walk over here. That still doesn't work, so there's more that we have to do here. Probably involving this little house here with all the death traps. I mean, it's either upstairs or over here, because this one... Never mind, we're not going through there. That key doesn't work.
Locked.
Nor does that one. We're going upstairs. Ooh, very fancy technology. Okay. How do we proceed? Not like that, clearly. Okay, what am I missing? We approached that one outside and it blew up in our face. But I don't think we took damage from that. That was just sort of a warning to say, hey, you're going to get your ship pushed in if you try approaching these symbols. Alright, we're not shielding against those. What am I missing, I wonder? Smash the windows, but we're not getting inside there. Maybe I'm missing a key here. What about this? I put the coin in the box.
Collection box.
Quaint, don't you think?
But that really didn't do anything. Is there definitely no key in here? Wait, you mentioned the roof was dilapidated. The roof in here looks fine. I don't see any problem with the roof here whatsoever. Maybe it's got something to do with the feathers? That would be a huge long shot though. I think the feathers are the key to getting into Aqua. I just don't see anything I can interact with here or pick up. I'm at a bit of a loss here. We'll just try this very quickly. No, we can't use a feather. We can equip the feather though. Neither feather appears to do much. Okay, so we can get close to these doors and they won't hurt us, but if we try opening them, that is what is killing us. There's no secret passage or something in here, I wonder?
Locked. Locked.
That looks like a torch. Magical torch, nonetheless.
Heavy-duty torch.
Looks like it belongs to someone in security or something, though I doubt it. There's a trace of power in this thing, but I can't tell what it could be.
I suppose we could use that to either bash this door down,
Locked.
or maybe...
Better be careful with this.
Touch it and it'll take your hand off.
That torch there. Can I get rid of this thing? No, it's not that. Boom.
Better be careful with this.
Touch it and it'll take your hand off.
Oh, come on. That lets me identify a secret door, but how do we get through there without getting worse? It's a green symbol, but it's just as deadly as all the other symbols. Is there anything else in here, perhaps? Maybe there's something in the church. Was there something on the left? No. Playing with the lights doesn't do anything to the symbols. Let's take a look outside.
Locked.
God, that's so frustrating.
Better be careful with this.
Touch it and it'll take your hand off.
I think the music has ever so sussily changed. The music has definitely changed. I'm not even going to try and disguise that now. Maybe there's something in the church?
Look.
I don't think it's...
What?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. Faith is the key.
Locked. Locked.
Okay, I'm at a bit of a loss here. Maybe I can jump that? No. Oh, come on. This has got to be possible. Please. If speedrunners can clip through things like this, surely I can get over there. Surely. What is that? Come on. Adam, please.
That figure, the angel, looks similar to the one in the window, don't you think?
Very similar.
There's a small indentation here. Looks like a fern or something. What's that discolored ring around the Madonna's head?
You know, I'm not sure. Perhaps the discoloration's something to do with the stone?
Stone lectern.
Standard fitting.
Is there really no key or something in here to get me through that door? Chalex saying, unfortunately not clippable. I'm sure if we tried really, really hard, we can get through there.
Locked.
But I'm not going to try tonight. Okay, what am I missing here? The only thing I think which I may have done wrong is use the holy water here and the coin there.
Collection box with a few coins in it.
Quaint, don't you think?
That's sort of giving me pause here and making me think that I've fucked something up. Alright, I don't see anything on the edges here. There's got to be a way to get past those infinity symbols. Let me go back in there and have a look through my inventory. Just see if I can get any good ideas.
Better be careful with this.
Touch it and it'll take your hand off.
Locked. Better be careful with this.
Touch it and it'll take your hand off.
Okay, that wasn't showing up before. I imagine it's showing up because I'm No, never mind. Yep. It's because I've got the magical torch equipped that is appearing. And without it... we can interact with the door, but we just die immediately. Works well on those doors. Perhaps we need to use the flask on the doors.
Works a treat in those doors, huh?
Still some left.
Just put your gun away, please, Adam. Don't imagine any of the other items that I found in Rakria will be useful here.
Rebecca.
This is a shard of the Soul Stone, like the stone your father had around his neck. The only substance that will grant us entry into the realm of Sheol. We need one each. You asked Hawk yourself, remember?
Yeah, and I wanted to see if you changed your dialogue there, and you totally did. Nothing here strikes me as immediately useful to get through these doors. Florentine's staff, perhaps? If that's what it's for, that will be a hell of a stretch. That's not it. Magical torch, loads of healing. We have this other flask which we use to thaw the floor. That's not doing anything. I can't imagine the masks, or maybe the shrive would do something. I'm certain we've seen this symbol before, I just can't remember where. Ooh, I wonder if that's Michael's sword.
Sketch of
someplace.
I mean, that certainly doesn't look like a place at all, but whatever.
Also no.
The symbol.
That's the shrive. Did not mean to do that. Rebecca, do you have anything new to say about anything, really? As long as we're not standing directly in front of it and clicking in the wrong spot, it won't actually kill us. I might leave this video for here and think about this overnight. I do want to try and come up with the solutions to this myself, but it's not immediately obvious as to what I should be doing here. This also looks sus. But at the moment, it looks like these doors are locked. I can't get through them, and they are all trapped. The only other thing I might try in my off time is just playing with the holy water in a slightly different order, because maybe that does actually do something different. I don't know. I'm shocked there was something here, though. That really does make me think that I'm missing something in the church outside. This church over here. There's 3 locked doors, so there must be something that I'm missing. There must be.
Look.
I don't think it's right.
What?
It might do. Depends on how much you believe in it. faith is the key.
Collection box.
Quaint, don't you think?
Do you have faith in me solving this puzzle before, I don't know, the first 10 minutes of the next stream? We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I'm kind of at a loss here. I assume there's another object in here somewhere, I just don't know where to find it.